Hey everybody, JK Calloway here, JK Calloway, yay, and it's Sunday, April 7th, it's WrestleMania Day, wonderful time of the year. That's right, WrestleMania 35 is tonight, it's going to be fun, it's going to be lengthy, it's a long show, make sure you take a nap beforehand, get a little snooze in. And let's take a look at the card. There's a lot of matches, and we'll do some fantasy booking and predictions, let's get into it. Bear in mind, we don't know what The Undertaker's going to do, we don't know what John Cena's going to do, and there's still like 37 matches scheduled. We'll start with the Cruiserweight title match, kickoff show. It's always on the kickoff show. Might be match of the damn night, could easily be. Buddy Murphy defending against Tony Nese. If you don't know those names, that sucks to be you, because it's going to be a good match. I do not see Tony Nese winning. Buddy Murphy should retain. No fantasy booking here. Just a good match. Also on the pre-show, I don't think they've announced it as a pre-show match yet, but it's gonna be, let's be real. And it's the Women's Battle Royal. That's annual now. I think it's a little much. They don't really need to have it because they've got the Royal Rumble. And at this point, they're just copying the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. They're saying, well, the guys have one, the girls should have one. It's like, well, neither should have one. Just stop it. It's a failed experiment. No stars have been made from the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And who won the Women's Battle Royal last year? Naomi. She had a great run, huh? Who's going to win it? A little fantasy booking here. I think it'll be Lacey Evans. Because, why the hell not? Who else you got in this match? Asuka? She doesn't need to win it. She was just a champion for a long time, and now they have nothing for her. So let's get someone else going. Let's pretend it means something to win it. Lacey Evans. After that, which will be a bit of a cluster, I think they're going to go for another cluster with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. It should be up next. The big story is Braun Strowman and two comedians. Because New York. I would like to see Colin Jost win it, because I know it would piss off that smarky ass crowd, and that would make me happy. Realistically, Braun Strowman should win, but you know what? Yeah, I'm going with Colin Jost. Screw the world, I want to see it burn. On to the main card, and I think they're going to start off with a surefire hit. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. Kind of a grudge match situation, but if you want the crowd to be hot right away, put these two out there. They are gonna light that shit up. Both guys are getting a little older, late 30s, early 40s, and I think both of them really want to steal the damn show. You're gonna see some stuff in this one. I think you're gonna see some great wrestling, chain wrestling, not much brawling. I think they really both are gonna show off what they can do. And I do think AJ Styles is going to win. Not sure where he goes from here if he feuds with whoever wins the WWE Championship match later. Randy Orton can do whatever Randy Orton does. He's a viper. Up next, I think, will be for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, a fatal four-way match, and we're going to see a few of those tonight. Sasha and Bayley defending against Natalya and Beth Phoenix, against the Iconics, against Tamina and Nia Jax. This one, I don't know. I think only two teams really can win. Not Nia and Tamina. But really, I think it might be the Iconics' time, man. I think that whole cockiness and like cattiness put some belts on them. You've got some solid heels right there. They're going to hold that above everyone. It's going to be great. Bayley and Sasha could win. I don't know, but no. You know what? No. The Iconics are going to win the match. Probably through chicanery, but they're going to win. They're going to get some kind of roll up on someone else. They're going to take the titles. That's my prediction. What they do after that, I don't know. I really don't know. There's not that many women's tag teams. Like, it's a great idea in theory, but what do you got realistically? These four. Naomi and Asuka you could throw together again? Is there someone I'm missing? I don't think so. Like, this is pretty much it. I'll do the pose. I don't know how that looked, and I apologize for however it looked. This one's a little more hopeful than anything that it's this early in the show, but hopefully the next match will be Shane McMahon versus The Miz Falls Count Anywhere, because I get that everyone's digging it. Everyone likes Shane as that, you know, spoiled brat heel that he always should have been, and apparently people are digging The Miz as a babyface. No. It's like he's got the most punchable face in the history of wrestling. He just looks like a douche, and we're gonna try to make him a good guy. No. So having said all that, I think The Miz will win, because he's got a reality show to promote. Up next, and again this is some wishful thinking from me, it probably won't be this early, but it should be. Universal Championship match. Brock Lesnar defending against Seth Rollins. I know Seth won the Royal Rumble, but we already got another main event. Sorry, buddy, that doesn't mean you're semi-main. Plus, I don't think Brock gives a rat's ass anymore. Like in real life. I think he's checked out. He wants to go do something else. He's done this for a long time. On his second run, mind you. He's been around for what? 7 years? Maybe 6 or 7. It's been a while. And I think this match is going to disappoint. I mean, they could do some amazing things. Seth is obviously awesome. Brock, when he's invested, is a killer and awesome. Dude's like mid-40s now. He's only got a limited window to go back to UFC if he really does want to, and I think he does. So, Seth is going to win. New Universal Champion. Yay. The future is brighter on Raw with Seth as a champion. Especially if they decide to go Seth versus Roman, because Roman technically never lost the title. And, you know, it could be at first about respect, but then it gets into, you know, they can do a lot with Seth versus Roman out of Mania. And I think they should. Brock, I don't know if he sticks around that much longer. Maybe he just hits the big ones, like when they go back to Saudi Arabia for millions and millions of dollars. I'm sure he'll come back for that. Good luck to you. You're a freak of nature. Time to go do something else. SmackDown Tag Team titles next. Another 4-way, because yeah, everyone's gotta get their spot in. The Usos defending against Aleister Black and Ricochet, as well as The Bar and Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev. Speaking of that last tag, oh my god, Shinsuke and Rusev. They better have a better 2019. You got 2 stars on your hands and they're wasting away as a tag team. Whoa. I don't expect too much from this one. I would like to see Aleister Black and Ricochet win, and I'm gonna pick them. I think they've pushed these guys as absolute stars. I was gonna say killers, but no, not really. They're stars. Usos are big enough; they don't need the titles on them. Same with The Bar, and hopefully this is the last match that Shinsuke and Rusev wrestle together as a tag team. But yeah, Aleister Black and Ricochet, shock the world, if you will. Not really. They're getting pushed as the best things in the world, so yeah, they shall win. Farewell match for Kurt Angle as he faces Baron Corbin. This could be where Taker or Cena come out. Like, from everything I've read and everything I've watched, that's not the case. It's actually going to be Baron Corbin. Cool, Kurt wins. Next match. Bobby Lashley defends against the Demon Finn Balor, and I don't expect much from the match. We've seen these two have a lot of fairly decent matches, no doubt. But we've kind of seen what they can both do with each other. We've seen pretty much everything they can do with one another. What we haven't seen, that should be fun, unless they make it an absolute joke, is the Demon at WrestleMania. That should be very interesting. I'm very interested to see what they do with it. I'm afraid they're going to do something crazy, like he'll float down from the rafters. And, I mean, it'll be fine if they do that. Safeguards will be double, triple, quadruple check. I just don't do that. It's just in poor taste. You know what I mean? Just don't do it. But yeah, I'm excited to see the presentation. That should be sick. And of course, as the demon, Finn doesn't lose. So Finn wins the IC title, wins it back at Mania. Hopefully has a nice little run with it. And yeah, that entrance though. Up next, I think, will be Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. And I think this is a coming out party not only for Drew, but for Roman as an actual appreciated babyface. It sucks that it took leukemia to make that happen. It really does. But the fans are going to dig him now. So it doesn't matter how much you got booed. Doesn't matter how much you were underappreciated. You're getting cheered now. Let's not waste it. And also with Drew, this is his first Mania as this iteration of Drew McIntyre, which is got all the potential in the world. So this should be a coming out party for both guys. Who wins? I think it's Drew McIntyre. I think this is where you see that he becomes the big bad. Who wins? I think it's Drew McIntyre. I think he becomes the big bad. I think he becomes the replacement for what Brock Lesnar was. This unbeatable force. And the only difference is Drew's going to be there every week. So, while before I did say Seth and Roman would be a great feud coming out of WrestleMania, Seth and Drew, there for it. Gimme. Take my money. And also, Roman won't get hurt by the loss. You know what I mean? He can go on to do other things. He can go after the US title with Samoa Joe. Please give me Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe in a proper feud. That would be nice. This should go on semi-main, but it won't. WWE Championship, Kofi Kingston goes after Daniel Bryan's WWE Championship hemp belt, which I hope Kofi keeps. Spoiler, I think Kofi's gonna win. But I kind of hope Kofi keeps it. Don't revert back to that leather strap. Keep Daniel Bryan's belt and just put a big old pancake on the nameplates or something ridiculous. That'd be killer. Give them each 30 minutes. Something magical will happen, and hopefully this is what happens, because the next match, which we'll get into, I don't think they can go 30. I think they can go 15 tops. So this one's going to be the one that really shines. It might be match of the night because both guys, you know what they bring to the table, right? Like Daniel Bryan had that amazing WrestleMania 30. Kofi hasn't really had a WrestleMania moment yet. He will win, so he'll get it, but I think the match should be top notch as well. This should be a lot of fun. Semi-main, I have zero interest in this match. I think the build has been as good as they could make it, but I don't care. Triple H versus Batista. No holds barred. If Triple H loses, his career ends. I don't care. I've never been a Batista guy. Never once. I can't name you a single good Batista match. Apparently had a good one at a Mania with Undertaker. I'm going to go ahead and say that was Undertaker's fault, not so much Batista's. It's just a big dude who lifts weights and wants to be a badass and has no character whatsoever. Comes out and does a machine gun. Cool. I've never been a Batista guy. Sorry. I don't care. Triple H wins because he needs to be at Mania every year until he's like 74. Triple H wins. On to the main event, and I don't know if you've heard, but it's going to be with women's. Completely deserving, all joking aside. It's been the best build. It's been the best story. It's been the longest build. It's been since SummerSlam. It's been since August this story has developed. So, completely deserving and should be match of the night. Ronda Rousey, the Raw Champion. Charlotte Flair, SmackDown Champion versus Becky Lynch. Winner take all, as they say, which I think means they're kind of giving their hand away a little bit. brand split's coming to an end pretty soon here with that Fox deal, that Fox TV money. Ooh, the money's going to be good. Everyone's genuinely excited for it because it's going to be a good match. All three women superstars are badass. So I'm excited to see what they can do with this one. I really hope they get like 45 minutes. I sincerely doubt they will, but man, give them some time, let them develop, let them tell you a story. Dude, this could be amazing. Who wins it? You know, they could shock the world and let Ronda keep the Raw and win the SmackDown title. That would be interesting. It'd be kind of like, I'm not going anywhere. But it's Mania, man. They had a heel walk away with the title last year in the main event that no one cared about. People care about this one. Becky Lynch is going to win it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do with her after Mania. Where they have her go, who they have her feud with, and being a dual champion. I think they will combine them into one title. Maybe they'll have her carry around two for a while. Becky should win. Becky should finish Mania as the champion that everyone wants to see. Send everyone home happy. Becky Lynch is dual champion. All is right with the world. Ooh, it's going to be a long show. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. There are my predictions in fantasy booking. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think is going to happen in any of these matches. Do you disagree? You're wrong. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Pass it on to your friends. Let's see who gets closest to the most wins. Hi, Riddle. My dogs just want to rock around right now. My name's J.K. Calloway. Have fun watching Mania. Take a nap beforehand, and we'll talk to you next time.